BizTimes Milwaukee. I'm here with John Boler, the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Summerfest. John, everybody in Milwaukee is pretty excited. Summerfest kicks off later today. I wonder if you could give us an idea of some of the new things that are happening this year at Summerfest that people can look forward to.
Well, we have a stellar lineup for starters. Clapton, Santana, Tom Petty, Usher. The Marcus Amphitheater has got a phenomenal lineup. The lineup on the ground stages are just as good. We've got OAR, Dierks Bentley, Sheryl Crow, Devo, Modest Mouse. The list goes on and on. So we've been working hard at this for the last 14 months, preparing for today. So at noon today, the gates open up, and it's all happening. It becomes very, very magical at this point. So for 11 days, we're set to go.
Good. I think everybody in Milwaukee is pretty excited about the lineup. Could you talk maybe, I know that there's a new outdoor dining grill here at Summerfest.
Yeah.
Talk about some of the new things that you guys have set up that people can enjoy.
Yeah. Well, we have been thinking about this idea for a couple of years and wanted to launch it. This year we are trying an idea called Sazama's Lakeside Grill. Okay. And what it will be is a waterfront dining experience right on the southern end of the property near the M&I Classic Rock stage. And basically it's a beautiful environment, seating right next to the water, a covered area, some open areas. We have about 50 tables. The capacity will be about 200 people. A very cool bar, and it's just a beautiful place to sit down, get away from it for a little bit, enjoy the view, maybe a bottle of wine. We'll have steak, seafood, and poultry items on the menu, and we're excited to be partnering with Sazama's on it, and we think that this will be a welcome offering.
Great. I know it's a little bit different for Summerfest, but people can actually make reservations. So how do they go about making reservations if they're interested in getting a table set up for a specific day or time?
Well, reservations are available at reservations@sazamas.com. Okay. Very, very easy. We already have hundreds of reservations coming in on it, so I know it'll be a popular area, and I would encourage everybody, if you're interested in a little bit nicer fare at Summerfest, this will be a good opportunity for you. And go to reservations@sazamas.com.
I think back almost about 8 years ago, we used to come up from Chicago all the time and watch G Love and the Special Sauce, which is one of our favorite bands. It was always on the free stage, which we thought was really funny. And one time I said, I really would like the chance to meet G Love. And I knew that he was a surfer from California, and we had quite a good time. Saw them on a side stage at the Miller side stage, and ended up after Summerfest, somewhere around 10:30 or 11 o'clock after they were done playing, we moseyed on down to the ale house to grab some food and sit on the balcony. And one of my friends had said that he thought that he heard G Love was coming here. I said, that's kind of funny. And as we were walking out, getting into a taxi cab, literally on Water Street, I turned around, did not see the step, tripped, and landed into G Love. And my friend said, well, you said you wanted to meet him. And he just gave me this blank stare, and I said, hi, my name is Corey Savage. I've been dying to meet you. And he says, that's quite an intro, Corey. Glad to meet you, too.
And then I went to go see the Eagles, which was the probably highlight of my summer. Don Henley is definitely my favorite singer. And it was great because we were right up on top of the Marcus Amphitheater. Yes, we were holding beverages, but we were able to watch all the planes come in. Great night, singing to Don Henley. It was awesome.
Well, our first adventures at Summerfest started back in the 70s when Phil Donahue came up to do his show in front of a live audience. Phil, who was kind of the Oprah of his day, brought in guests from around the country. The week of Summerfest that we were there, he brought in Frederick of Hollywood, and I always remember we shared a production trailer with the models who appeared on his show that week. He did his show from 3 to 4 every day, and we jumped in and did a live half-hour local show for Channel 6 with Earl Gillespie, Tom Hooper, Jill Geisler, and John Drilling from 5 to 5:30, and did that one live. 76, of course, was the bicentennial year, so we had to have a rather lavish show for the bicentennial day. I went off and rented an elephant from the circus for the talent to show up on set. So the open of the show featured the talent arriving by elephant. So that was the a Live at 5 show that we would use various Summerfest guests, including Henny Youngman, who appeared and did one-liner after one-liner. In fact, he did so many that we had trouble getting him off the stage to move on to our next guests in that for that day's show. That was the 70s. We had a lot of fun doing that. Moved on to the 80s and did a live telethon for the March of Dimes, where the hosts were Bob Lanier from the Milwaukee Bucks and Bo Black, and did the show all through the night. And in the middle of the night, in fact, had to have a tape delivered by boat because it was the only way we could get a tape in that we needed. So we did that and had fun doing the March of Dimes telethon. And then you move into the 90s, and here at Midland Video, we produced a promotional piece for Summerfest that involved shooting all 10 days of Summerfest, including Tina Turner and every main stage act that appeared in 1997, and shot all of that and turned it into a promotional piece for Summerfest.
Now, everybody in Milwaukee has a favorite Summerfest memory. John, you've gotten to experience probably a lot of Summerfest down here. I'm wondering if there's one particular memory that sticks out for you.
Man, there are so many. I mean, Summerfest is an unforgettable live music experience all the way around. Great food and beverages, great vistas, great views, great people watching. I would say my most notable memory is a little bit more on the musical side. It was a few years back. John Maier was playing at the Marcus Amphitheater. He had a crowd of about 18,000 people there, played a phenomenal show, and at the end of the show he came backstage and he found out that Buddy Guy was playing at the Miller Lite Oasis at Summerfest that same night. So he asked some of our production folks to bring him over to that stage. So the team hustled him over there in some special vans and golf carts, and he popped up on stage and he jammed live with Buddy Guy in an impromptu setting for about 45 minutes. It was a warm night, the rain was coming down. The people that were there were blown away that two guitar greats were on stage together, and it was one of those just magical surprise moments at Summerfest.
Great, well we're hoping to make a whole bunch more memories this year at Summerfest.
Let's make some great memories together at the world's largest music festival. Get ready for Summerfest.